All right, so I get started. Call to order the Board of Works Public Education on June 1st. First item will be minutes of the previous meeting.
I move that we approve the minutes from our previous meeting on May 18th.
Second.
Motion and a second to approve the meeting minutes from May 18th. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Hearing none, that motion will pass. Anybody in the audience have anything pertaining to tonight's agenda? All right, we'll move on to payments and vouchers. First one will be payroll claims register for the pay period of May 4th to May 17th, in the amount of $48,078.47. Second one will be May elected pay in the amount of $4,532.96. And the third one will be vouchers for the period of May 16th to May 28th in the amount of $209,389.31.
I move that we approve the following payments and vouchers as stated as the payroll claim register for the pay period of 5/4 to 5/17 in the amount of $48,078.47. May elected pay in the amount of $4,532.96. And then the vouchers for the period of 5/16 to 5/28 in the amount of $209,389.31.
Second.
Motion and a second to approve the payments and vouchers as presented. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Hearing none, that motion will pass. Next will be adjustment requests. We have two of them. First one is 2026-17, various pool fill adjustments, credit wastewater, $334.49. And the second one is 2026-18, 418 North Ash, leak at the meter pit, credit wastewater, $24.91.
I move that we approve the adjustment requests as follows. The 2026-17, the various pool fill adjustments to credit wastewater, $334.49. And then the adjustment request for 2026-18 at 418 North Ash, leak at the meter pit to credit wastewater, $24.91.
I'll second.
The motion is second to approve the adjustment request as presented. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Hearing none, that motion will pass. We have department reports. We will start off with Corey.
I gave 2 conditional offers to applicants for our 2 open positions. They have to go through PERF. They are, right now have an appointment for June 24th. That's all I have.
Okay. Thank you. Ron.
Okay, just like, I've got 3 items here. Just want to let the Board of Works know it's some large ticket items that have come through, that comes off of our budget. The only one that's really not an annual thing is one that we have replaced a set of fire gear, full set, and that's going to be the one on the second page, Hoosier Fire right there. And that's going to be for an expired set or replacement to an expired set. That's $4,392.35, and that's for the top and bottom for that one. Any questions on that particular one?
Is this one that you need approval on, or is this was already budgeted for?
This is one that probably would need approval on.
It's budgeted in professional, in personal protective equipment.
Okay, right.
And that's all that line item can be used for,
Okay.
is items like that.
Yeah. And one reason why I wanted to bring this up is because it was bunched together as a whole unit this time, where normally they're cut, pants, and then that, it was actually invoiced out in this large level here. So, then the other one is the Hoosier Fire, or excuse me, the National Hose Testing. That is for the NFPA and requirements for us every year for all of our hose and all of our appliances that we use, which is nozzles, manifolds, Ys, anything like that. They have to be pressure tested, and this company comes in and does all that for us. And then it's documented, and basically it's stuff, you know, they were kind of gives all the rules and regulations of what's new and everything, so. And that came out to $5,490.80.
Is this yearly?
With that,
Is this yearly, bi-yearly?
Yes.
Yearly?
yearly. And actually, the price on it was a little less this year, thank goodness, because one, we had 200 feet less hose that they had to do from last year when they tested it. It was still new, so they didn't have to. And then the other one was, if you look on the page here, it says nozzle and appliance testing. That is a new requirement by NFPA. Last year we didn't do it, we actually did it ourselves, but now we cannot, you know. I mean, we can do it, but it's not documented that way, so. So we added it to it, and it still came out to about the same price, so it was good. And we've got 45 different nozzles and stuff like that that we did this year. So, any questions on that?
Yeah.
Okay. Then the last one is one I just got today, and this is actually our annual programs for reporting to our, you know, our fire runs to the national level, stuff like that, goes to the state. Fire programs is one of those ones that has all the different features on it, gives us all the difference numbers and all that kind of stuff. And that one came up to $3,561, which is about normal.
And this is complete, correct?
Pardon?
This has all been completed, correct?
Yes, yes. Yep.
But the other two items that we discussed need to happen still, correct?
No, the host testing has been completed.
Okay, host testing has been.
Yeah, the host testing has been completed. The NIFRS one and stuff, the fire programs one, that just basically renews it for the next year. It's still in progress and stuff until.
But you need approval on the turnout jacket and pants replacement.
If you could, yeah.
Okay. We should bring these other two items to our attention. I do move that we approve the Hoosier Fire special purchase request for the turnout jacket and pants that will be replacing the expired existing set and the total amount of $4,392.35.
Second.
Motion and second to approve the Hoosier Fire turnout jacket and pants, not to exceed $4,392.25. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Hearing none, that motion will pass.
Thanks, Ron.
And that's it.
Thank you. Stuart?
I have nothing for board orders.
Okay. Thank you. Braxton?
Nothing for board orders.
Thank you. Andy?
I have, just one thing to bring up, the hydrant flow testing. You guys see your information there. I contacted 3 companies, the 2 of which responded back with quotes. Emmy Simpson has done flow testing for us in the past. They've done quite a bit of stuff for the city of Butler in the past as well. Hydromax, I've never worked with the company. It was a company that I've seen at trade shows. Reached out, got a quote, they provided one. Price came up quite a bit higher than Emmy Simpson did. The hydro flow testing, Ron had brought that to my attention, hadn't been done in the past. Butler has had some pretty major water distribution work done here on Broadway, so that just changed how you make the flow testing. This will also give us information for future development on each hydrant, each distribution line, how much, gallons per minute and all that. So it's good information to have moving forward as a benchmark as well. So I ask that you approve the Emmy Simpson quote for the $14,750. We will need the mapping of the GPS coordinates that's already done in our Silversmith. So it'd be the $14,750.
So what's the total for Emmy Simpson?
$14,750. The GIS thing is already done for our fire hydrants.
Okay, so we don't need the additional.
No, we do not.
Okay.
We got 18,250 on our sheet, we don't need that.
No, it's adding in the $3,500 for GPS mapping, we don't need that, that's already
Yeah,
done.
I didn't know if we needed
No, no, you're
that
good.
or not,
Yeah.
so I put the total.
So what's the 610150?
That is the expense line
that's
that's going to come out of.
Thank you. I didn't see a dollar sign, but just making sure.
Who's the third company that did?
Indiana Fire Protection never came back with quote.
Okay, so they no quoted?
No.
So you need 14,250 or 750, correct? And you believe that'll cover everything that you need?
I believe so.
And all of our GPS
It's already.
units are all working, we don't need any additional?
No, this is like GPS coordinates, like to actually map it.
Okay.
Put a thing on the map that's already done, put a Silversmith data. So it's already in line and already done. So what they would do is basically flow test each hydrant to give us how much gallons per minute for fire flow. Each hydrant would do, and then they'll input that information into our GIS. So we'll always have that information moving forward.
And when do they expect, if we approve this here shortly, when will this be expected to be completed?
They give me time, just, I gotta give them approval first and they'll get it worked in their schedule. I'd assume probably later in August.
You have any questions? Well, then I move that we approve the M.E. Simpson, attached quote in the amount of $14,750 for our hydrant flow testing and not to exceed the stated amount.
Second.
Motion is second to approve the hydroflow testing to Emmy Simpson. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Hearing none, that motion will pass.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Gavin?
We have nothing for board work.
You sure?
Not yet.
Okay.
I have stuff coming around.
Thank you. Don? Nothing for the board works. Angela?
Also nothing.
Christie, you have anything for the board works?
No.
Put you on the spot there. Justin?
I do not have anything for the board works.
A couple things here. Amended street sweeping agreement through NDOT. I think it's on the last page.
Yeah, it's towards the back of your packets. Like 5 pages from that end. 4. Go back 3 more pages. 1 more.
Should be.
There you go. Last 4 pages. Yeah, NDOT is just increasing the amount they're going to pay us by a minuscule amount.
It was $360 per curb mile. Now it's $450 per curb mile.
Once a year. Yeah.
Gives us
Not
roughly.
each time.
Once a year.
So the new amended amount would be $7,011 even.
And we did not reach out to them requesting this either, which is shocking, so.
When was the last time they increased this?
Not,
I don't think I've seen it since I've been here.
I'm betting 10 years.
Should we ask them, for a, fuel fee at one time admin charge on this, like everybody else has been hitting everybody? Yeah. For $2,089. Not $3,000. I'm okay with this, so then you're just asking us to approve it?
I mean, honestly,
You're
Not
on
gonna make any money off of this, we probably lose more than anything, but
Right.
we just do doing that.
All I do with this money is set it aside into the street sweeper replacement fund.
Okay. Don, do you need to review any of this more?
My experience is that if I try to change anything in this NDOT document, it'll take 6 months and
Okay.
then
At
it'll get
least.
rejected. So, probably not.
Take it for what it is.
Yeah,
Well, then I move that we move into the renewed agreement as stated in the contract with the increased rate moving from $360 to $450 per mile.
Second.
Motion and a second to approve the new NDOT street sweeping agreement as presented. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Hearing none, that motion is passed. Second, it's not in your contract or your pamphlet, but a couple residents reached out last week, wanted to know when we're gonna spray for mosquitoes. So I contacted Carper Supply out of Ashley, and they will be in town Thursday of this week, which will get us the day before the movies in the park at Southside. So we're gonna go through Southside, make a couple of swipes around there, go around the bike trail, the walking trails, hit that really good. So the movies Friday night will be hopefully pleasant. We do have budgeted, 5,000 this year for mosquitoes. We've never exceeded that. I think within the last 5 years, I think last year we may have had one spray. So since we have a 5,000 budget, I would just probably go ahead and prove that.
Yeah.
And then this will be a case by case. I mean, we may only have to have them in there a couple times this year. I know it's been a wet spring, so there are a lot of complaints.
Who was the company?
Carper Farm Supply. Carper Farm Supply
Carper.
from Ashley.
they do Larry Town in Northeast.
Yeah.
Small town Northeast.
Okay. Well, I move that we, maintain a budget of $5,000 for mosquito spraying, using Carper Farm Supply.
Second.
Motion and a second to approve the contract for Carper Farm Supply. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Hearing none, that motion will pass. Third one, we'll just kind of put that one on pause. It's a mobile ice cream vendor. I didn't get a chance to talk with the individual. He's with the church. He'd like to take an ice cream bicycle around town and give ice cream out to the kids and stuff like that. With him doing it individually, he's probably gonna have to go in and get a permit, a vendor's permit to sell within the city, which is, I think, $300 a year by our ordinance. He ends up going through the church. By our ordinance, we waive those. So I'll have a conversation with him that you wanna put this underneath the church, and that way you can save that permit processing fee in a way. And I just wanna have a little bit more conversation with him on that. And as this is brought up, or, and I guess you can put this out to your guys as well, and gal, we do have another ice cream truck van that floats around the city every spring and summer. I would probably check them, just make sure they've got a permit to be in town. Pretty sure they don't. We kind of need to probably know who they are, if they're gonna come in and peddle ice cream to the kids, in case there is an incident. So if you can put that word out, the next time they're in town, pull them over, have a conversation with them, get information, and let them know that they will have to come to the city and get a permit.
Will do.
Which I think you can find if you print that ordinance out too and give it to them as well.
Out of curiosity, if I see them out, can I do that?
Yeah,
Or is that-
yeah.
Okay, I didn't know, I don't wanna
Do you
open
like
something
some
about
sirens
it.
on that?
You got a blinky light and a loud mouth, it's,
Similar.
no, I was just curious if that was in my scope or not, I don't know, do anything I shouldn't be doing, but I'd be happy to help, cause they're busy.
Make sure you get your ice cream first, right?
Yeah.
Right,
Oh,
right,
by the way.
since you're selling it. Yeah, I got it, okay.
Taste tester.
All right, Anybody in the audience have anything for the Board of Works? Now entertaining motion to adjourn.
Move.
6:58, we'll try to start off here right at 7 o'clock.
Yep.